Boom. There she is. Hi guys. How's it going?
Hello.
Look who it is. It's Kieran. It's the new guy. Let's do introductions. I'm Matt, the community manager here at Payload. Those of you those regular viewers of you. Can I start that again? Just restart on that one. I'm Matt, the community manager here at Payload. The regular viewers out there will know who I am. And with me, I have a very special guest. So be nice. It's Kieran.
Yes, I'm Kieran. I'm the new programmer. I started this week, so don't ask me too hard questions because I can't answer them.
Yeah, I mean, you can make something up.
Yeah, true. I can do that.
Just fluff it out a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, campaign multiplayer. When's that happening? Psych. See, it was a test, guys. It was just a test. Kieran, yeah. So it's his first week, so I'm gonna let Kieran take the reins on the game. Just when I flip you over to it.
Yeah.
And that's all we're going to be doing today. I say all. That is what we'll be doing today. We're going to play a bit of.
Not doing much important.
Just playing a game that we made. I say we. I'm taking full credit for something that I've had little to no input in. And this is your first week. I mean, what have you done in your first week? Let's talk about that.
I fixed a few bugs.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Which bugs?
Well, they're not confirmed yet. Fixed. So am I allowed to talk about that?
Probably not.
No.
Okay. But just fixing bugs. That's cool. Is that cool?
I think so.
Cool. That's cool. Yeah. So if you've got any questions for Kieran, I'm going to throw his work. Throw some. Oh, it's Friday. It's
You're running out of time.
It's Friday. I've had one coffee, so I need more. I'm going to throw Kieran some questions Saturday, but you guys in chat, chuck it in there. Make sure you tag us so we see it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's going to be super fun, super chilled out. So let's just jump into it. Boom. There she is. Now, I'm going to just change the audio on this slightly so we can hear what's happening in the game. There it goes. And then that's it. We've got volume. I'm going to turn this down because that's going to be too loud. Cool. Kieran, take her away.
Yep. And I've seen already that I've been started off with this half-broken vehicle,
Yeah.
so I'll see what I can do with this. I guess we can just go ahead and do some missions.
If we don't die.
If we don't die, which I have a tendency to do. What's your record for deaths in one session?
Right, good question. Let's lead with that. I think Dave had 3 deaths. Sai had 2.
He was doing quite good when I saw him.
He was doing right, and then I think he stumbled a little bit towards the end, and he got into a bit of sticky water. So if you don't die more than 3 times, I mean, we're not giving you the best platform. If you can get out of this pickle, I mean, I say that all you need to do is you got a healing bubble, so you got your healing block there, and you got your. Although it's dark now, so it's not going to work, but you've got your solar panels, which is just on the top there. Yeah.
So put it on the floor.
You can put it on the floor, but because it's dark, it's not going to work.
It's alright, we can wait.
We can wait, guys. We've got all the time in the world.
So these are batteries, I can charge them up, right? Take them with me.
You can. Did you know you can anchor your tech while the solar panel's on there? Did you see Sai do that?
Yeah, I did. But then I saw you try it and it didn't work out. Well, I'm sure you could have added blocks to make it work out.
I think you're getting your facts wrong. It was definitely the other way around. I made it. Simon had the problem and I was the one that made it. I don't actually remember. I don't remember. But no, yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Which I find is better because you can just plop your anchor down and recharge and heal or repair. Cool.
Muted.
Whiteboard, are you? Yeah, everyone can hear, right?
Yeah, the mic thing's going up.
Yeah,
should be fine. Do we have a clock in this game? Or do we just have to use the sky?
Use the sky. We could get a clock. Clock block. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm writing that down. Guys, clock block. It's going to happen. Just texting this to Chris now. Cool. Clock block. Yes.
Oh, here we go. We've got some
There we go.
sunlight now.
And then you can plop the healing block on there as well.
This one.
That's it.
I was going to get the batteries going. Do we have any shield ones?
There is one more healing block, no shields.
Yeah.
We get that on there as well, just to make it bigger. Hello, Kieran. How's your day been, Kieran? Galrex wants to know.
Hello, Galrex. Yeah, it's been good. It's a Friday. So first Friday we've had. Well, first Friday I've had. So I'm not going to speak for you. Yeah, it's been good. It's been a very busy week. I've had a lot to do with getting up to speed with everything. So yeah, but it's been good. I think we're about there. I'm going to be able to start getting into things properly next week.
Yeah, the first week tends to be just like a bedding in kind of week. I just literally played the game because it was quite important. I knew what I'm doing. Yeah. Played that pretty much non-stop for the whole week, which was good as jobs go. You know.
Yeah, it's not so shabby.
Yeah.
Right. Is there a way to not use these batteries?
There is not.
Really?
Chat, is there any way that you can not use batteries while they're attached to your tech if they're fully charged?
I want to use these batteries when I want to. I don't want to use them right now.
Right. There needs to be a switch block.
Yep. There's another block idea.
Right. I'm just going to text that to clock block.
So, how do we get Venture XP? Because that's my level 1. Is that like I know that's like flying stuff. Is it hard to get on with, or?
No, it's actually you need to have a quick tech, because a lot of their missions are time trials. So that Geocorp is not going to be quick.
No.
So.
Okay, this one looks pretty sturdy at least.
Oh, it's a tank, but it's not going to win you any races.
So the level 3 one's going to be pretty hard.
I don't know how it. I mean, the XP is it will be. It will be hard. Yeah, it will.
Okay, so I remember Sire last week had this laser coming out the back, and you dissed him for it, but actually,
does it work?
It worked out pretty well.
It did. Also, guns on the side. That's a whole new.
Yeah, I would never put guns on the side, but why not?
Sure. By the way, chat, if you think if you want to see us doing some cool stuff or trying to build some cool techs, let us know. What does chat want us to try and do in this hour of gameplay? Because we'd love to know. Jamie O'Flan 1 just says water. Well,
can't really do that in this 1 hour session.
Yeah, that's true. We could. There is. I mean, this is my favourite TerraTech joke. So, you ready?
Ready.
Are you prepared?
Well, I don't know if we're gonna have this much.
There already is a water biome in TerraTech. It's just frozen.
All right. Yeah, that's funny.
Because it's the ice biome.
Okay.
It's a good joke. Make Dynamo Gen alive. What does that mean? Make Dynamo Generator. Oh, okay. I think it means there's a Dynamo Generator that it's an EXP block.
What is this thing?
That's
geothermal generator.
There you go. So you burn stuff, but it's anchored.
Okay.
Is it I don't actually know.
Alright, so we want to collect things. I kind of want to collect upwards, but...
Yes, Xanthriel, good idea. I'd love to see you build up your block collection so you've got stuff to fall back on if your tech gets destroyed.
Sounds good.
So that involves you need to beef up a little. I don't know if your firepower's pretty decent.
I don't have that much firepower, but I have 2 back lasers now, so...
2 back lasers and a geothermal...
Yeah, that's like my tank block.
Sure.
It's going to get in the way of all the bullets.
I love it.
Okay, we can go this way. I'll try and gather a few bits. I need to clear out some rocks, actually.
Have you seen it's a bit cheaty, but the way to send all your items to the inventory without being at a trading station?
What, there is one?
You see you've got that... I need to anchored tech, so that geothermal Hujima flip that you've picked up. Anchor that down, and then add, I don't know, that other thing you've got on the side. Snap that to it. Oh, that's another anchor. Brilliant.
Like that.
You've got 2 of them.
Okay.
And then anchor, literally add anything to it. So that's it. Just plop that on. That's another anchor. Oh my goodness. that laser card.
This little thing that fell
Yeah,
off.
sure. Let's just go with that.
Yeah.
Right click or hold down, and then that one. Send blocks to inventory.
Okay.
Let go.
It's a bit cheeky.
Super cheeky. Super cheaty.
We can hold these for later for when we have more stuff to send off then.
Yeah. Or you've already got your other ones back in your inventory anyway, so you can just bring that out when you need it.
True. Okay, yeah.
It's super cheaty. Don't do this in game, guys. It's super cheaty.
Are they allowed to do it in game?
Of course you are. We can do
This
it.
seems like a mod cheat.
This is unstable, but it's still like this is a well established. Well, it's not well established, but it's just a cheeky little cheat. Vixie soy. Vix. How would you pronounce that, Kieran?
Vixie soy.
Cool.
You got it.
Campaign multiplayer? Question mark. Campaign multiplayer. Let's talk about co-op campaign. So we are in the process of looking at co-op creative, which we've been working on rigorously since the game launched. Because a big part of vigorously, was that the right word?
I think so.
Sure.
It works.
Something that we've been working on a lot since launch, since we knew that was a big, like hugely requested feature, or like game mode, campaign, multiplayer, or creative multiplayer, or co-op, whatever you want to call it. So we've gone away, and co-op creative is the sort of the precursor. It's what comes first to the co-op campaign, because we know that once we've got that right and once we've got that working, a lot of the sort of tech that we put into that and the resources that we put into that will lead the path to co-op campaign. So basically, co-op creative is very close to being able to show you something to do with that. Now, what form that will take, I don't know. I just know that it's progressed a lot quicker than I was expecting. So, in terms of co-op creative, we're just around the corner from that, and then depending on how well that goes, opens the door to co-op campaign. Does that make sense? Did that make sense?
I wasn't listening.
Okay, I don't blame you. It's pretty boring.
Is that a drill?
It is a drill.
That is a beefy drill.
Yeah.
It's gonna do things.
Definitely does more than those weeny little.
Even though I don't know if I've got space for it, because this is already quite a long thing. I get stuck around the edges of the hill.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What do you need a handle for?
To look cool.
Okay.
Aesthetic.
Not to pick it up in an interesting way.
Pumpkin.
Ah. There we go.
It's
Little
October, right?
Mascot, yeah.
Sure. Kena DX. Any progress on game performance? Extra large text, large resource chunks numbers. Any idea to stop people from massive flooding the workshop with Hawkeye tanks? Sadly, 90% at the moment. Let's focus on the very first question, which was, how are you doing? We're doing all right, Kena. I'm all right.
I'm doing pretty good.
Kieran's all right.
Yeah.
He looks
Not bad.
He looks great. Any progress? So on the game performance, yeah. So we're continually optimizing. I can't stress this enough. We're continually trying to optimize the game and make sure that it's running at its peak, because that's just game dev, right? That's just what any good game dev should be doing. Any idea to stop people from massive flooding the workshop with Hawkeye tanks? Didn't realise that was a thing, but if it is, I'll take a look and see what we can do about it. But at the minute, I didn't realise that was a problem. But thanks for the questions, Kena.
Look how front heavy this is. Like no resource can get in the way of that.
Are you going to struggle getting up hills though?
It's fine. I'm going back to the
Training station.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna drop it off and continue.
Cool. Weird question. Any idea if max build size will increase? Probably not. I don't know why you'd need. At the minute, the max build size on PC is 64 by 64 by 64. And console, it's like 30. It's a half that, which is 32 by 32 by 32. Yeah. So I don't know how you'd need to build any bigger than that, or why you need to build any bigger than that. But if there's enough reasons for us to do it, then we can definitely look at it. But at the minute, no. At the minute, it's sort of staying where it is.
Double. Wow. It's going to be a big creation with double that.
Yeah, that's most PCs wouldn't be able to cope with that. Most high-end PCs can even cope with double 124. Yeah. 124. I'm just trying to get my math right.
That's more than double the blocks.
Yeah,
that's a lot of blocks.
62 by 62.
I don't even want to do the maths. There's too many. Yeah, I'm not a calculator.
Oh. Anyway,
too much maths.
Too much.
It's a Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Friday reasons. Yeah. So 8 times the blocks.
No.
James, I can't even. Right, I'm going to try. Garrett, can we have a real block that supports hoverbug? Yeah, sure. We know that hoverbug is something you guys absolutely love, and you've made some really weird, cool, funky text out of it. So sort of take that and implement it as, it's like a real life sort of hoverbug, or not hoverbug. It wouldn't be called hoverbug, like a helicopter or some sort of something like that. Yeah, absolutely, that'd be awesome.
I can get new missions from this trade post, right? Because I am not going against that thing.
Absolutely.
It was big.
Pick up some missions.
How do I do it? What do I
top
click?
bit. Right click that top.
This bit?
Yeah,
this bit?
there you go.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. So you got a...
I don't know if I can try it unless I go and make a fast... I guess I am here. I could try and make a fast...
Need to accept it.
Yeah.
You going to do it? Might as well. I mean, it doesn't...
it's only an easy one, so
sure.
It should be alright.
Right, so the aim by the end of stream is to basically do that mission. I want you to finish that venture mission.
You're on a mission?
Well, I mean, you need to build a fast enough tech.
Okay.
And I don't know if you'll be able to do that with the text, with the blocks that you've got.
You
did that, right?
What, build a fast one?
No, you knew that taking the cab off.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I did it on purpose.
That would have been awkward.
I'm starting from scratch.
Cool.
Are these all going to get picked up?
You may need to move them around. That's annoying, isn't it?
That's quite annoying. This is going to take the whole stream.
Yeah, this is the stream, guys. It's just Kieran moving blocks so they can get picked up by the SCU. Okay, as opposed... Jamie, that's too many. James, that's too many blocks. That's crazy. KNDX, 128 by 128 by 128 would be nice. That is crazy big. What kind of text would you build that would be that big? Partial K nave. What does that say, Kieran?
Partial nave.
There's a K in there.
Yeah, that's how you spell nave.
Good. Not partial K nave then. Hey partial nave, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well, buddy. Any chance for a conveyor belt that can transport blocks instead of ore? Is there not already something like that? I may be getting my wires crossed. I'm guessing Kana knows more than I do about blocks, but it kind of sounds like that should already be a thing. Used to be a bug with a 4x2x4 that you can get infinite money trying to sell it. What would happen if you tried to transport several of the GeoCorp 4x4x4 blocks? Used to be a bug. Okay, cool. Whiteboard, good question. Whiteboard, I'm going to come on to a question that you asked in Discord in a second, so stick around.
Wow, you got roast turkeys as well.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so we've got 3 fast wheels. Can we make a 3-wheeler?
Let's try and make a tricycle type thing. You probably got add a GSO.
Would it keep up with it?
Sure. Let's find out.
Let's try going venture, full venture. Right, this might take a bit of messing around with. So
let's have a chat with.
Do not want that to get taken away.
Yeah, Assad Ali J. Yeah, well, Kieran's a developer in every sense of the word. He's one of our
You're a
programmers.
developer as well.
I suppose I am. You could call me a game dev. I'm the community manager, so I'm responsible for making sure that the community sort of know what's going on and.
How far does this have to be before
crazy,
it doesn't get picked up?
So yeah, we are the devs. This is Kieran and I'm Matt. There's a whole team of guys upstairs. It's not just us two. It'd be awesome if it was.
Would it?
I don't know. That sounded a bit disingenuous, didn't it? Be awesome if it was just us two, just hanging around, having a great time, making a game, and no one else upstairs.
Don't know if we'd get as much done.
Nah.
I think people might get a little bit annoyed at how slowly things get done. And my art's not great.
I can do stickmen. That's
yeah, me too.
Okay, cool. So it'd be like a stickman.
Yeah, change the art direction slightly.
Yeah. Cool. Look up my name on Workshop and you know why I want bigger. I know a lot of others who want bigger build grid, but all forced to fusing text from parts. I mean, if there's, obviously if there's a big enough outcry, big enough call for bigger block size, bigger build size, and we'll absolutely look into it. But at the minute, we're pretty content that it is fine the way it is. But thanks for stopping by. Cool. So I had a question from Whitepaw on Discord today. Now I'm going to paraphrase paraphrase it slightly, but basically, there's a huge modding community. I say huge. There's a modding community that we have that consists of a few sort of key community members that sort of taken it on themselves to build these awesome mods that are kind of doing stuff that we're not able to do for one reason or another. And so one of those is things like water. So there's like a hot water sort of mod going on, and Whitepaw recently just made a first-person view block, which is just a block that you get a first-person view from, which works amazingly well with like flying text and stuff like that. Now, there's a bit of demand is not the right word, but there's a bit of a question around whether or not we want to show that stuff off on stream, and whether or not we can sort of show off some cool TerraTech mods. My answer to that is probably not, unless there's a huge outcry for it in the community and you guys desperately want to start streaming some mods. We're not going to do that for the sole reason that that's your guys' work. That's not us. That's you guys have made that. So we want you to be the owners of that kind of content, right? I'm more than happy showing off what we've done with the game and what's happening with the game and the state that that's in. We're super cool with that. Like that's awesome, and that's sort of the main focus of this stream, for the most part. Whereas, if we were to then sit here and sit for an hour and sort of show off these cool sort of mods, not only are we not going to know for the most part what we're doing with them because we're not the ones that have made them, but also like it kind of feels like we're taking credit for something that isn't ours. But also it's showing off but showing off something that that's not part of technically officially TerraTech, right? So yeah, I just feel it just feels a bit weird showing off a mod because there's no And that's pretty much the reasons why I'm personally not that keen on showing off. That looks pretty fast.
It's ridiculous. Like someone's left me with like 3 blocks to use.
Is there anything in the shop? There may have been some stuff in the shop.
I don't want to lose this. This is my prize block.
Yeah.
Kieran, I didn't want to interrupt you during your speech.
I was pretty much coming to the end of it anyway.
Okay.
That was pretty much it really. Although I will say, mod support or sort of supporting our modding community. If there's anyone out there, and this isn't just the guys that make the mods. To anyone that wants to sort of stream that kind of content, I would absolutely love it if someone could do that, because then we can use all the power, all the might that we have, of which there isn't much, I might add, to sort of drive people towards that, and you can show it off yourselves, right? That's for you, that's your thing for you to own, and I'll be more than happy to support you guys as much as we can with that, right? So if that means putting a shout out, like tweeting about it, bragging it, like bigging it up on Discord, we'll do all that cool stuff. I met a guy at RTX a few weeks ago who joined our Discord, who I was really interested in getting him. I don't think he's been on for a while, which is kind of annoying. But he seems super into the idea of streaming some mods. He's trying to build himself up as a streamer, and kind of get a bit of a following from doing that. So I thought it'd be a good opportunity to let him have a crack at trying to stream some TerraTech mods. So watch his space for that. I think now that things have calmed down a bit and we've got the support to be able to do that should be happening hopefully quite soon. And we're going to try and big that up as much as we can. But guys, if there's anyone else that wants to help out with streaming some of the mods, let us know and we'll do everything we can to make sure that that happens. All right, cool.
Very cool.
That's my piece. It's a cool looking tech we've got going on there, Kieran.
Yeah, it's not quite what I was looking for, but I salvaged together the finest blocks.
You did. There's nothing in the shop, no?
There are a few things, but...
No wheels, no fast wheels.
I don't know. Maybe. Wheels. Yeah, we got some Zoomer wheels. They sound pretty fast.
Do it! How much is it?
Have I got a Zoomer wheel? Yep, that's a Zoomer wheel. That's
Do you not want to match the front two though? You can buy 3 of those and have a...
Yeah, it's probably a decent idea. I could have a landing wheel.
Landing wheel for a plane that we haven't got yet. But it's definitely better than that.
Yeah.
TSO. So, sorry Whiteball, yeah, to answer your actual question, no, we're not going to stream modding on this channel anytime soon. But if you wanted to do it, if you knew someone that did, let us know, because that'd be awesome. Cool. Any news to share about the next update? I couldn't tell, even if I had it in front of, no. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the new update is, if I'm brutally honest. I'm not trying to be evasive, I actually don't know what's in the new update.
Alright, this feels quite nimble. I'm going to put the laser on the back because I think that's the way to go.
Okay.
I think it's a Geocorp thing, isn't it?
Yep. Not going to weigh you down a bit too much.
I don't know, but...
It doesn't add any thrust.
I'm not looking for the thrust,
Okay,
I'm looking for a bit of defense.
Okay, I see.
It might be weighing me down too much. Do I lose any speed from that? Okay. Takes me a bit to wind up. I mean, I guess that is kind of the problem with Geocorp stuff. I feel a bit bare.
So the point of this, I would say, is to just get in and out as quickly as you can.
If we're trying to lose weight here, then I'll ditch those.
That venture block on the top as well could probably go.
Can't lose my pumpkin though.
No, God no.
You gotta take that with me.
I should go faster, pumpkin.
Yeah. Right, so I didn't... Oh, I did accept that. Okay, so I'll have to avoid absolutely everything because I am not... Oh wow, I must... Oh no, I thought that meant it was broken. It's not very strong going up hills. What's with that?
Not much torque, but a lot of top end. Is that what you said?
Oh, he's coming after me.
So
Harvester Mini.
You're just dodging around him. Guys, don't you think when we level up all the way through, the game gets really easy, like then it feels boring, like you can buy resource blocks and build anything? At that point, Assad, I think you're sort of, it becomes, that's the true sandbox game, right? That is then you can build anything. We are looking at how sort of the difficulty scales and how you approach difficulty and things like that. But for the most part, yeah, that's sort of by design. Once you've leveled up, the world is literally there. So you've got all these blocks, you've got all these sort of cool resources that you can be mining and doing that cool stuff with. So yeah, sort of that's the point, right? TerraTech. A lot of people seem to have figured out TerraTech runs at 50% to 60% at max on their computer's performance. Any chance you guys can release the limiter? I don't think either of us are the right people to talk about that. You don't need to just go through the gate.
Is it? Yeah, I think it's 2 hoops, isn't it? Where's the second hoop? And I'm assuming if it's fire away, that means I need a lot of speed.
As soon as you go through it, I think it just appears.
I've got this giant hill to climb before I hit the ramp, so that might be pretty tough.
This isn't the right. This should be on the salt flats, but you'll be fine.
Okay, well, we'll give it the biggest run up I can. I don't think I've really made a good dune tech.
This is a level 1 mission, so you shouldn't be too...
I'm already stuck on a on a hill.
Beam.
I need some bigger tyres here.
That's quite okay. So James, those you don't know, Jamie. Wow. Do we have any boosters? There's no boosters of any kind.
I don't think we've got much to play with, to be honest. I mean, I didn't check for them in the shop, so maybe there are. Okay, this is a good mission to get done this. How long have we got to complete this?
Half an hour, or about 25 minutes.
We can do it.
Do you have access to booster rockets? I don't think we do. I don't know what level you get those at, but either way, they're definitely not in the shop. What if they weren't in there when we were there last time? So yeah, James on chat is our developer. He's similar to what Kieran does, a bit of coding, a bit of programming. He says the limit is more to do with Unity. Yeah, so let's just blame Unity, right?
It's always Unity's fault.
Yeah, screw that guy. Guys, is there a way to make TerraTech's graphics to where it can run? It can run on rubbish computers. Like it's like a really low resolution just so it runs fine. Like I gave up graphics just to play this. The lowest setting I think is fastest, and apart from that, there's no lower settings than that. So if your game can't run it, there is a minimum spec for the game as well, a minimum spec of PC that can run the game, that we recommend that you run the game on. If your PC doesn't meet that minimum spec, there's not much we can do, I'm afraid. Going in and trying to change all the config files and all that stuff is it's a bit of a nightmare. So
I think I made a mistake with this mission.
You needed that. You needed the fairs, didn't you?
I don't think I'm gonna get much done here.
There's nothing, is there?
I like the way the pumpkin glows.
Pumpkin looks awesome. Cool. Okay, now game devs struggling on starter missions. Don't you find it a bit sad that you guys struggle on stream regularly? Not really.
This is my first time on the stream.
Yeah, by the way, Kano, I mean, it's not... Doesn't matter. No, it's to answer that question, no, I don't think it's sad at all. And this is Kieran's first week, so kind of asking him on questions there, mate.
Do we have any text saved that you can save the?
These are all snapshots from Concord.
So nothing from before. I should have saved it before I broke it apart.
I mean, that was a Frankentech. That was loads of different stuff. Honestly, we're better off just starting again from scratch from these books that we've got. Yeah.
You trust my creative skills here? We're going back to the GSO, not GSO.
Geocorp.
Geocorp. Yeah.
Okay, now I get your question, and I know that it was coming from a good place, but you can phrase it a bit better than that, mate. Come on. Just build a mega weapon staircase with all the blocks you have. Go steamroll some stuff and return with some boosters. Easy peasy hypernova. Easy peasy. Yeah, but the game is Cypherus. The game is available on console as well. I missed that as well. Yeah. So if you're having struggles on your PC, it's available on different platforms as well. So you can go check that out. James says Unity improvements come over time from the Unity team. In the meantime, we do make optimization to squeeze out as much as we can. Yeah. So pretty much what I was saying earlier. The game's constantly being optimized as best we can. And I've even noticed since. Nice.
Do you think that's going to work?
Can you fit some wheels on the front? On that front part as well?
On this bit?
Yeah.
Possibly. Maybe the small ones.
Yeah.
They're actually quite big.
You can bodge them on that. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
That's the only wheel you've got.
Oh. Maybe we can buy another.
Oh yeah. See if there's any in the shop. Yeah, so optimization and stuff like that is pretty important. It's pretty ongoing. Also, can you guys make the miners which suck out ores from the ground less overpowered? What do you mean, Assad? Oh, okay, so he's stuck up on money. Is that something you'd like to see? Can we fix hovers? I mean, get hovers fixed. Whiteball, what's up with hovers at the minute? What issues are we seeing? Nice looking tech. That cab is precariously.
I know. I'm not finished yet.
Okay.
We're almost there. Well, we're not really. We've got a lot to do.
You can't buy a GeoCorp cab yet, can you? No, we can't. See, wasn't in there.
In here.
GeoCorp cab. So that's,
yeah,
I can't see any.
Not in here. No. Okay, we need some defense like last time. It's not going to be in GSM.
Good question, Hypernova. So, Whitepaw, for those that don't know, is a big modder in our community, and he's taken the game and modded it, and also actually fixed quite a few little bugs himself in his own time, which is awesome. We absolutely love that. That's bloody brilliant. The trouble is, and Sam touched on this a while ago, it's not as simple as just as taking Whitepaw's fixes and bugs and code and just putting it in the game. I wish it was that simple. I wish we could just take Whitepaw stuff and just say, or any mod in general, and be like, yeah, that's fine, that works. Let's just put it in the game. Unfortunately, there's no, there's rigorous QA tests that have to be done. There's this whole ream of stuff that has to happen before we can just fix a bug, right? So, yeah, there's a thing that's been fixed by a mod, right? Well, firstly, is the code any good? Is that going to cause any problems further down the line? Is it streamlined code? Is it spaghetti code? Is it, how good is it? Next, does it work? Does it actually work in the game? Because on a small scale, I'm sure it'll be fine. But if we were to try and scale that up and add it into the game, there's loads of stuff that we have to take into account. So, yeah, it is just math. I agree, but and I'm sure Kieran will agree, right? That,
there's a lot to take into consideration, and obviously there's quite a few programmers on the team now, but that also you've got to make sure everyone can work with it, so that you can add more in the future. It's not just straightforward.
So again, I suppose the counter argument to our point there is that, well, it's just one small little thing. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is just one little checkbox that needs checking, but that still takes time for us to look at and assess whether that's going to fix it, and then test it. In the sphere of game development, that one little thing could take a whole afternoon or a whole day just to fix, right? And that one little bug, the bugs that you're mentioning, will probably sit, and I'll be honest, they'll probably sit quite low on our list of priorities. So yeah, okay, we've got 8 coders, 8 programmers now, and designers and artists and all that stuff. But they still have a list of priorities to be getting on with, and these bugs and these issues may not land very highly on that list, right? And I'm just being honest. So that's something to take into consideration as well. I see what you're saying. I see from your point of view that it's a super easy thing because essentially you're the one that's done it. Whereas for us, it's there's loads of other stuff that we have to take into consideration as well. How much has the game grown so far? Pretty big, actually. Just since I started a couple of months ago, there's tons of stuff being added. There's tons of stuff that was being worked on that's super exciting. So, yeah, I like this tech. This is a good looking tech.
We've decided to go for the less violent approach.
Yeah.
Now we're just going to do a bit of digging and saving up a bit.
I love it.
Maybe there's a mission for Ashley. I'll check for that. Yeah, actually, we got a lot of help from Sunday. He's
a good guy. We like Sunday a lot.
I like this mission.
Nice and simple.
Yep.
Zero gravitas. So do you recognise Zero from?
Yeah, it's him on the forums.
So it's, hey Kieran, have we been through all the instructions and inquisitions already? He's a bit like, yeah, you have.
I mean, I've introduced myself here.
And then we've had the usual campaign multiplayer. We've had White Paws mods. We've been through that as well.
Yep.
This is the usual stuff. Hey TerraTech, I sent a whisper earlier about CPU versus GPU based physics, and you may have already covered this, but I just got here. What Galvanon? What are you referring to there, mate? Is there another reason as to why Geocorp doesn't have ranged weapons that is not mining? That's just that's just their thing, is just mining. They're not Geocorp are a mining corporation. They're not there to cause any harm. They're just there to do a job. So that's why most of their stuff is just sort of melee, or I mean, their melee stuff is really strong, really powerful in sort of combat. That's just sort of a design thing, really, as to why they are the way they are. If that makes sense. I started playing your game because of Sunday. Yeah, a lot of people did. Yeah, he's a great guy. Not Firewolf. Yeah, we're selling resources. We've got 25 more resources to sell. So Kieran's built this amazing tech that's just designed to smash stuff and then collect it.
Global warming happening right here.
I think you got enough there, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Galvin, I'm on your stream last. So TerraTech was using the CPU or GPU for its physics. Okay, but then if you state that the CPU is being used, I have found some information that I'm hoping will help out TerraTech with rendering its assets. First is a video showing the benefits of using a GPU pipeline with Unity. James, if you're still in chat, can you answer that? Because I don't know what that means. Will the
GPU on graphics card, physics on the GPUs, I know it's pretty tough, but it's such a big change from what there is already.
Right.
So it would affect so many systems as well. I think if it was to go that way, I think it would be a massive task.
Didn't even need James. Kieran is James 2.0. With all the new people lately, did some leave or is just expanding? I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, apparently, just so the new GPU pipeline stuff is being looked at.
Oh, really? Well, what do I know? I've just got here.
Good point. It's pretty.
Okay, at least I didn't lie too much.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, okay. This isn't a very Geocorp mission. Get rid of some hooligans.
Oh yeah. I mean, it kind of is. They're kind of encroaching on your turf, right? So you need to.
I hit the easy hooligans. Let's see if we can take them out. Oh, a piece of my new loot fell down the hill.
Oh. Is it an anchor tech as well?
Yeah. Is there no way to? I literally have to use this.
Galvanon, there's a strong chance I've missed that. If you sent it over Twitch, I tend not to check Twitch chat too much. What's the best thing? If you go to the forum, if you're on the forum, and you can send everything over to me, I'm just Matt, I think. Yeah, I am just Matt on the forum. Just and you can find me and send it me there, or send it to me on Discord if you're on our Discord channel. Yeah, Kieran, isn't he? Not a Firewolf. Kieran started on Monday and he's having a great time. Are you guys ever going to make this game a multiplayer campaign instead of mini games? Do you want to answer that?
That's right, you can answer.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, campaign multiplayer, yes. We are looking at Campaign multiplayer, co-op campaign, co-op creative, you name it, we're going to try. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way.
They really are the hooligans. Okay, let's back out. So, what would chat do now? Now we've got to this position. My missions are pretty tough, and I don't really have much firepower. So, what can I do?
Chat, help us with your ways. Twitch plays TerraTech.
Mine rubber jelly. How do I get the rubber jelly? Cut down a selection of trees.
We're not in the right environment. We need to find a green biome.
I think I saw one
biome.
Just over the hill.
Yeah.
That way.
Over yonder. And there'll be a GSO weapon. So if we want to try and do that mission, GSO weapons would be good. The lasers tend to be quite good against Geocorp because they're really long range and you can just stay out of their stuff.
I need shields. Yeah, I've noticed we don't have any yet.
Whee! What guns do you have? Build a scare station.
Don't have many guns. That's the problem.
We don't.
So which of these trees, if any,
I think
need the rubber?
Any of them.
Just
Yeah,
random.
so that's that.
Rubber,
that rubbery looking stuff. That's you rubber. Where Galvin, can you private message me directly? Just I'm the server owner. Just look for Matt, and we can have a look at that. You guys can make other public servers. At the minute, then there's no such thing as public servers on TerraTech. It's all local, and that's one of the big tech things that we have to figure out when it comes to multiplayer. Is are we going to have to buy a whole server? Probably not, because that's expensive. So people can play multiplayer, or are we going to try and figure out how to do it locally? Which throws up a whole weird thing of it being a random procedurally generated world with two people in the same world, but it hosted on one of the. It's all very confusing. But yeah, watch this space. Zero G is saying mine and sell some of that erudite.
Some of the erudite.
Erudite.
Yeah, I've got a little bit here, but I will go back in a bit when I've put these for sale.
I'm trying to find a.
Yeah, I'm going towards one somewhere.
Yes.
Somewhere over this hill.
There should be one in this. I hope in this biome.
There's one on the mini map.
It looks like we might be going back into another erudite. Cool. Wish you guys done the shields like in Avorian instead of bubbles. The shields, the RS like a skin overlay. Yeah, that would be cool. But at the same time, these are also cool, right? Assad. Yeah. So what you're describing there is like an MMO TerraTech, which would be weird. Just having loads of playing online with loads of other people in a whole little world.
It'd be cool.
That would actually be really cool. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Chat, what do you think about a TerraTech MMO? Yeah, you should do. If you're on the official Discord server, Galvinon, then we'll find it.
Can I cut down these trees for rubber?
Yeah, sure.
That's alright. This biome's fine then.
TerraTech Hunger Games. What about a TerraTech Battle Royale?
Wow.
I actually read. So Greg, one of our designers, wrote a TerraTech Battle Royale design doc, which explains exactly how TerraTech Battle Royale would work. In principle, it would be a good idea, but I just think, in reality, it'd be. I don't know. What do you think about it?
It would be unique.
Would it? I think that's my problem. That's my problem with it. It wouldn't be that unique because everyone.
It's unique in the way it's not a first-person shooter.
Sure.
So I guess it is a little bit different. I mean, you've already got the multiplayer combat stuff, so you kind of know how it plays out on a lower scale, which it tends to end up in like you kind of get multiple people attacking you most of the time. So it would need to be a really big world, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess if you like the combat, there's potential for it.
Yeah. I mean, you don't really play. You're not playing TerraTech for the combat. A lot of these the good battle royales is focused on combat and all that stuff. And I just kind of feel like, I don't know. I could be wrong.
You would lose a lot of what TerraTech is, and that's like making interesting text. Like you wouldn't get the chance to do that. It's just a quick fire, go into a round kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it wouldn't be the most fitting thing, but I could see it potentially working.
Oh, absolutely. Aside, yes, those guys battle royale games are really popular. Jump on the trend and get a ton of players. I think the trouble with that is that it's almost oversaturated now. Like that, the battle royale market, everyone's doing it. There's so many battle royale games.
And even quite a few free ones.
Yeah.
So like you've got to compete against that as well.
There's no way. I mean, I'm not saying I would quit tomorrow, but if the second we start looking into microtransactions and stuff like that for TerraTech, that's the world that I'm not.
I don't think it's really on anyone's mind at the moment. So
don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
No microtransactions in TerraTech. Yeah, I mean the Robocraft are a good example of what can happen with a game like TerraTech turning it into a battle royale. They did their own version and it was good. It was a good version. It ran for a couple of months and then they just stopped. Just because there was just no uptake.
Exactly.
So you should be able to take him.
I'm guessing we can't run and gun.
Not with these weapons. Although he is just a collector with not much firepower, so you could just stand still and shoot him. There was a question. Oh no! How are you? Oh, you're fine. Oh, I missed it. It's gone. Not to worry. Do you guys have investors or the game purchases get the budgets? Get the budget in. Do you guys have investors or the game purchases? No investors. We're purely funded on, or funded, but like our whole revenue comes from game sales. By the way, nicely done. That was your first skill, and you may even make it through a whole stream without dying.
I haven't been the most out there though.
That's fine.
I haven't gone for the most fights.
That's true.
I've been the nice passive farmer.
Is it possible to play TerraTech? Guys in chat, is there a passive TerraTech? We should put an achievement in TerraTech where you max out everything without killing anyone, without destroying another tech, and call it the pacifist. That'd be fun, right, guys?
It'd be a challenge.
Yeah, it would be a challenge.
We could do a YouTube series on that or something, and
I mean,
there are some tutorials that you've got to get through.
But you don't have to kill anyone. There's nothing explicit saying. It's bad at you. Sorry. Nice hoodie, by the way.
Thanks.
I just a bit of spit on it.
Claiming it as your own.
Yeah, exactly. I'll lick it. Don't lick people in that. Don't lick people in the workplace. Not again. Not like last time. Oh, that might have been a bit loud in chat. Sorry, guys. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to see if I can run my own YouTube series, my own YouTube thing on our thing about trying to do. See, I don't think any of the. Sorry, that was my point. God, ADHD. What a killer. There's no missions that explicitly say you have to kill something, is there? Oh wait, yeah, no, there is. Well, you can avoid those. You don't have to do those missions.
And if you don't, well, there's a challenge. I challenge the community to do it.
Guys, what do you think? Can you be a pacifist in TerraTech? Right, what else is happening? Yes, no pacifism. Okay, maybe not the best idea then. Maybe we won't get much of an uptake. Can we have blocks that have needed space and then optional space? If the optional space is filled up, it cannot operate 100%. Can you give me an example of that whiteboard? What? Give me an IRL, not an IRL, but like an example of how that would work. Does the tutorial require you to kill? Yeah, just skip the tutorial.
What do you reckon is the hardest challenge mode you could make then?
I'm saying pacifist would be pretty hard.
Are there certain... I think you do some modes where you just play with one corporation, do you?
Yeah.
Is there a harder one of those? Like,
whoa,
wow,
what the hell? That was very aggressive.
See, no pacifism.
No, that's what you get. My lord.
Right, well, we got a few more blocks for the next player to play with.
Yeah. It's 5-2. Lots of questions coming in. Hey guys, just want to say I've been enjoying the game way too much. It's been a blast to stream too. Keep up the amazing work, gents. Also love the bit. Ah, thanks, Dryad. Dryad. D-R-E-I-D.
Yeah.
Dryad.
Can't find it. Oh, Drade, yeah.
You guys can be a pacifist because mine resources to get money and buy blocks. Yeah. And then you rely on...
I'd love to see it.
Thanks, Kieran. I'm going to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Watch this space. I'm going to try and create a pacifist.
You've got to credit me though.
Absolutely.
Because of this playthrough.
Yeah. I'll put you down as a producer.
Oh, he's...
Come on, snail.
Can't be a pacifist like that. Right, I'll just leave him there.
Is that an EXP block? On the side? That big?
What, this?
No, the other side.
Oh, this thing.
Yeah, it is. Scroll over it. It's a flail. Hit spacebar.
But I'm a pacifist. I can't possibly use this.
We're a pacifist, guys. We're not killing anyone.
He's having a good time there, isn't he?
He is. He's got real beef with that trading station. Man, what about trading
just
station?
like pull him apart. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You just lead him here and pull him apart.
And then send him to the theatre.
Or take his guns off him, then
Yeah.
he can run off again.
Man, if you could make a YouTube series about being a pacifist, good credit to the community. What did the community do? That was my idea.
Oh.
No, you're right, guys. We would. It'd be a community effort as well. We'd let's see how we get on with that. Also, clock block.
Yeah, it needs to be a clock block.
That's a community. That's a community idea right there. How do you get EXP? When I first started, we were streaming, and I was like 4 or 5 streams in, and everyone was talking about EXP blocks. I was like, experience blocks. What do experience blocks do?
That's what I thought.
You did?
Just
Okay.
push right then. Yeah.
No, it doesn't. I thought it means experimental blocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, is this the live build or not?
This is unstable.
Okay.
Hence why you got EXP blocks. Yeah.
Right, how do I get away from this guy without killing him? I don't think I'm fast enough to outrun him.
We've got weapons. We've got weapons.
Yeah, but that's not pacifism.
Oh, we're going from now.
Yeah, I can't die in this playthrough as well because I'm pretty sure it's coming up to the end. And
On that note, let's.
we'll leave someone else with the problem.
Yeah, sure. If I don't even think you'll load it, maybe it will. There we go, guys. I'm leaving a nice pause there to suspense. That'll do it for today, guys. Kieran didn't die once. He attempted the venture mission where you do some double jumps.
That was an awful attempt. I wouldn't even put it down.
No. It wasted about half an hour though of the stream, which is fine. Good stream, well done, mate. Good gameplay. And you've given the next person probably will be me by the looks of it, because I haven't got any new stuff. We haven't got any more new starters. I can't make anyone else play the game. It'll be next week, so I'll jump on that, which will be fun. Well done to Kieran.
Yes, thank you. And thank you all for watching.
Thanks for subscribing, guys. It was good fun. Whitehall, I thought I'd answered this earlier. We're not gonna stream mods. Rewatch the if you missed it, rewatch. We're not gonna stream mods because that's not our place to do that. It's your guys. You guys should be streaming and should be doing lots of cool video stuff with mods. And we will absolutely help you all with that. We'll push everyone, as many people to that content as we can. But that's just not something that I particularly want to stream because it's not our work. Cool. Thanks for the stream, guys. Check you back next Monday with multiplayer.
I'm assuming that question is good to go on the forum for an answer. Yeah. Like if there's anything we haven't said on the stream, the forum is always there, so there'll be someone to reply and help out.
Okay, it's going. Absolute pro. Yeah. Check out the forums. And until next Monday, we are gonna say goodbye.
See ya.
Cheers, guys. Have a good weekend. See you soon. Bye.